Alright, notice my headset was fucking up in the last guide I made. I think it's like just starting to break or whatever. I'm gonna do the dungeon on the Warlock this time. Same loadout, like, I there's probably better ways to do this, whatever. I just find this is the most consistent way I do this dungeon solo. And that's basically slug shotgun, a bow, or just any gun that can kill quickly for a primary. You can probably run double special, but I like to use like a gun that can kill quickly or a bow, and then lament. The mods I'm running is passive guard. Oh, I need to put on loosen blade. Passive guard, loosen blade, which I'll put on my arc helmet, and then some way to get charge of light times like 4 or 3. So I'm running supercharge here to get 2 more stacks charge of light. Because if you have times 4 stacks, you can actually get off all like. There's no time for the boss damage phase, but I know for a fact that if you have times 4 charge of light, you can squeeze off all your lament combos with loosen blade, and that'll be like just in time. So that's a good way for me to measure it. So yeah, I'm gonna go put on Supercharge. Or not Supercharge, the Loosen Blade mod. This is a very, very good mod. Um, again, I guess you have to get lucky with Ada selling it. Let's see. You have to run another Arc mod here. Can I run, like, I keep forgetting my exact armor configuration for this crap. Um, okay, that's fine. Probably put them like this right now. We're gonna have to do it like this. I recommend having 2 sword scavengers. I guess half tiers don't count, so I'll put this into mobility. Very great guide. Already just messing around, but definitely want to have an arc piece. Definitely want to have passive guard if you're doing it this way. Let's see. Is there really no other way I can? Nah, it's my only arc piece. Fine. Well, this using passive guard is only on the class item, so I can't use Loosen Blade here. I mean, I could, but then I need to run another arc mod in this slot. Oh well, this will be fine. Anyways, let's load it up. For subclass for warlocks, you can run pretty much anything. That's what I like about a lot of these dungeons, that there's technically not a wrong answer, but there's obviously like a more optimal solution. Uh, for me personally, Devour works well here because you have to kill a lot of stuff. Wall of Radiance might be good on the bosses, although I'm pretty sure Loosen Blade does not stack Well or Bubble, so that's why I don't use Well of Radiance, or when I'm on time and I use Bubble, I use like the offensive supers. Um, Now you could say, well, why not top shade Nova because it does more damage? That is true, but having Devour, like Lament heals you, but Devour giving you a full heal, especially with Shelter from the Void, very clutch. Anyways, what I recommend here is, again, getting a bow or just something, or hell, even use a Vortex Grenade. So what I do is kind of ignore these guys right here. Kill the wizard first, because the wizard's a pain in the ass. Like, this wizard does a lot of damage. Then just basically trying to farm this spawn right here. I should put on anti-barrier auto. That's what I'm saying, like, actually, even using a sword in here is pretty good, too. So what you can do right now is, well, first let me drain all my motes, and I'll show you. I don't know how many things it takes here. It takes a bit, though. So you just step right out here. Wait for it. Maybe because there's... Okay, good. It's spawning again. Chuck your Nova right here, Vortex, and Profit. That's all you gotta do. And then you'll get your super back because you collected 10, so yeah. Again, I guess maybe this might be someone's first time. The main, like, mechanic of this dungeon is Burdened by Riches, and that's basically a debuff you get for picking up those exotic engrams that drop from enemies that you kill. They only drop from the hive enemies for the first bit. The boss is a fallen boss, so they drop from the fallen 2 as well. Two things to note. One, if you don't drain your motes in like a crystal, then you will wipe when the timer, hits 0 and your screen will turn red, so you know you're fucked. And two, when you pick up 10, it's a full ability refresh. Like your grenade comes back, your super comes back, all your abilities come back. Even if it's like a double charge ability, it all comes back. At least I think it does. For the double charge part, I know where it definitely gives you a super. So you can definitely plan around your super stuff. Also, there's like a little story stuff. There's collectibles everywhere. There's like there's one right here. I'll try to show them off as I go. I don't know where they all are exactly, but I'll try to do my best. I'm switching over to a bow here because I just like using bows. You don't have to use Tyranny. I have them with Rampage. Literally any bow. You can use the Wolf Toe and Draw, the Imperial Needle. They're fine. I just like bows because they're efficient. You know, one shot, one kill for the most part. Yeah. So there's a Shrieker here. We want to kill him first. This isn't really a solo flawless guide because I'm probably gonna die here. But you know, obviously, just more of a general guide. Again, there are wipe mechanics, but it's not like, you know, it's not like, oh, you can only damage the boss 3 times and then you wipe. Like, it's really relaxed. The arenas are pretty fair. Maybe the boss arena is kind of annoying. The main thing that's going to kill you in this dungeon is definitely, like, just forgetting about the Burden from Riches, because you might have picked one up accidentally, and you don't notice until your screen's red. Or, you know, you just kind of get bored, and then, like, you just forget something, like, you just get careless. Because this is a very tedious dungeon to do solo. There's probably faster ways, like, with using, like, Sleeper and stuff, but it's not as safe. Like, Lament's a lot safer, and it's pretty fast, too. I think with, like, max loot and blade stacks, I can probably take care of the boss and the captain in maybe 3 phases, if I get really lucky. Oh, you can get unlucky with their damage phases, and, you know, it can be really annoying. I'm going to try not to mute myself here, because I did last time my other guide and kept cutting out my mic. But yeah, I'll explain things as I go. But again, the general gist is Burdened by Riches and Scorched Cannons. That's pretty much the 2 main mechanics. Ooh, I think I might have. Okay. Yeah, I do not like Warlock jumps. I know people are like, oh, a little bit. I hate them. I know I'm using Burst Glide too, but still, I hate them. Oh, the other bottles. The message in the bottle. There is one right here. I'm not gonna pick them up unless you know. I don't know if you want to hear them yourselves, but there's like, I forgot how many, but if you collect them all, you get a Gallahorn ornament, which looks pretty alright. I don't really care about ornaments for that. You know, for the most part. Nice little Destiny 1 callback to the theme. Yeah. So what's definitely, I think for most people too, is gonna kill them on the solo flawless run. It's gonna be like the parkour parts. For me, I know it's probably gonna kill me because I'm on a Warlock and I do not like Warlock jumps. I have no problems with my Titan and Hunter doing these jumps, but with the Warlocks, I just can't. All right, so first things first, there's switches. You pull the wrong switch, you die. So I'm just gonna show you the right path. This was through trial and error. So you can either jump over this plate if you're confident enough, or just walk over here because I'm not confident enough, so I'm just going to walk over here. Having really high mobility can fuck you because you can bump your head on the ceiling and fall right on the plate. Plates are pressure activated. You can shoot them all you want. They will not trigger. Enemies can trigger them, though. And you'll see in the later part. There's another message in the bottle up here, by the way. So I'm just going to go this way, go this way. Alright, cool. Now you can go through here. Don't use the switch. That will kill you. This one, it's going to really be kind of scuffed in my Warlock. So you're supposed to jump over here. Yep, let it fall, and then you just float your way over here. Although I will say the mantle thing is pretty forgiving on this ledge in particular. To get back, you need to jump over here. Do not touch that button because it will kill you. I just have my sword out just in case. Like I need a boost or something. Maybe Top Tree Dawn will be really good in this place. But yeah. Just go up here. The kind of like the Whisper mission, the right like way to go will always be this vent or whatever over here. I will say it's pretty clever, some of the traps they put in here. Like if you're trying to run through this, like you're gonna die because of careless mistakes. Another trap pressure point thing is right here. If you jump on that, they'll trigger a spike plate and you'll die instantly, and you have to do this section over again. So there's that. Yeah, this was very annoying solo, having to die and figure it out, but it was also very fun because again, you know, I like using my brain. The next one's right here. Again, I might miss one, so this isn't like an official where all the, you know, bottle things are. I'll probably miss like 1 or 2. But that's why you have other people that make guides, like Dado or Esoteric or Cool Guy or the other. I don't know if Cool Guy actually did a thing on this. So the thing about this encounter is that if you're confident in sword skating with like Eager Edge or something, like on a hunter or just any class, you can kind of bypass a lot of this stuff. Like without stompies, I was at max mobility with my Eager Edge sword. I could actually go from here to over there. to the next. So if you want, you can skip this part if you're really confident and you don't care about the solo flaws and just, you don't mind dying trying to do it. But yeah, it's definitely doable. I think it's probably easier on the hunter because the way the jumps work with Eager Edge. I just killed myself. Um, I love Warlock jumps, by the way. But yeah, it's really risky. It's really risky. Oh, there goes the flawless. I was running down the sprout section anyway, so I wasn't really worried. But again, I think it's good to show my mistakes in the guide, cause a lot of other guides kind of show you like their flawless run, like, oh, like I didn't make any mistakes here. So I try to I don't mind showing my deaths, even if they're dumb, because I think that's what makes the guides a little more might click better because okay, you can understand okay, I might make this mistake as well. A mistake a lot of people make, or I say a lot of people, I make a lot is because you're gonna have to come back through this room at some point, and you might just accidentally run over that spike trap. So you have to be very cognizant of where every spike trap is. I believe there'll always be 2 cursed thrall in here, so you just deal with them. So yeah, what you want to do is just flip the switch. Now open up a door. There's only 1 spike plate in this room, which is on that exit, so you don't have to worry about running over here. You're fine. You just jump this way. I swear, is this the last array that plays in the background? I can't remember the name of that song. This room is dark, but the spike plate is right here, and you see the thrall just triggered it, so. Oops. Like I said, you don't have to have Lucent Blade or whatever. You can still do it normally, but it helps out a lot. It is a 35% damage bonus. It's nothing to scoff at. There is a difference not running Lucent Blade. And Protective Light always helps, you know? It's doable without the mods, trust me, it is. I used to do Shattered Throne without any resist mods or nothing, not even scavengers, and I got it done. So if I can do that, you can do this. This dungeon's really easy, actually. Mainly because it's not taken. I think that's what makes this dungeon really easy. Just replace any of the bosses or any of the units with taken. It's really annoying. This is the next one. So you press this. You don't have to press the button down there. I don't know what that does. I don't know what this one does. It just closes the door. Here, let me show you. It just closes this door right here. I seriously don't know what this thing does. Again, another Eager Edge skip is you can actually do it from here over there. It's kind of scuffed, but you have enough time. I think you have 3 seconds to proc Eager Edge when you pull it out, so you can actually just fly over there if you want. This section's a lot of backtracking, so like I said, careless mistakes can get you killed, me falling off right there. So just be careful of that. Again, definitely be mindful of the exploding thrall and the pressure plates. Another thing too is that if you know you're gonna take damage from an explosion, you can always pull out your sword and get the damage reduction from passive guard. I heard it's 50%, so it's pretty damn good. Oh, and then you have to flip the switches again, so we'll do that. On average, let's say I'm not talking, everything's going super optimal. I actually don't know, because usually I get bored and I stop in the middle of it. But I don't think it'd take maybe no more than an hour. I know my other guy was an hour and 30, but that's because I was talking and I kept dying on the sparrow section. I'm trying to. No, I knew I was gonna hit myself there. I was being dumb. This Shrieker will fuck you up. I have Void Resist on, and he's still kind of fucking me up. That's why I kind of I probably should just poke at him with my bow. I was just trying to Nova Bomb him because I just wanted to die, but you can do that as a Warlock. You can heal yourself up. You can just jump from here to here. You don't really need your ammo right now. If you don't want to waste or use a flag for the boss, then I guess save your ammo, but it really doesn't matter. In terms of replaceable stuff, if you don't have a heritage, you can get, anyone can get the heretic, I believe, or no, the blasphemer, or blasphemy, or I think it's called the blasphemer. It's the Shadowkeep, sorrow, the Harbor of Sorrows, whatever that event is on the moon. You can get the blasphemer from there or from the other dungeon, Pit of Heresy. So it's up to you. There is an analog or a replacement for heritage if you don't have it because you didn't do Deep Stone, and yeah, blasphemer can roll with 4 times the charm and rampage or swashbuckler, so it's pretty good. I just like heritage because I have a lot more of heritage than blasphemers, and it just has reconstruction, which is a hybrid between auto loading and overflow, where it'll just basically auto load my gun in the background and double the mag when I'm not shooting it. So. And it'll slowly reload while you're shooting it too, so that's why I like it a lot. But again, it's not necessary. You can just use another slug shotgun if you want. Actually, there's only one slug shotgun in the kinetic slot. Did I do something wrong? Something's supposed to be open. Maybe I wasn't supposed to press the switch. Hold on. Yeah, I don't think I wasn't supposed to press that switch. It's supposed to go from here to here. You're basically backtracking again. Again, eager sword, eager edge skating. You can do that if you want to. Again, I'm just gonna go the slow and steady route. Oh, also, the gauntlets I have are nothing manacles. You can run necrotic grips if you want. They come from the lost sectors that are, like, you know, on your rope, but they rotate daily. The reason I'm using nothing manacles is not necessarily for the whole entire, like, enhanced scatter grenade and all the tracking shit. It's just that I can have 2 scatter grenades, so I have 2 ways, like, let's say, I basically have 2 full heals on demand, right? I can heal myself instantly, or I can proc Devour if I mess up again, you know, like, a lot more leniency. Okay, you can use necrotic grips if you want, but it doesn't really matter. You can do this with Blink, I guess, if you want to. I don't recommend doing it. I love Blink, but it can get pretty scuffed here. I think I might have, I don't know if I meant, no, I think the next one's coming up, the next message in the bottle. This door is actually correct. That door will kill you, so you just go this way. So this introduces you to the Scorch Cannon, which will be pretty important, because that's how you're going to get your engrams in some of the boss fights, or in both the boss fights. Well, it's basically pivotal, right? I will kill these guys. The main thing here is that there's that number 4, is that number 4 over there? Yeah, the number 4 door, you're going to need to get a Scorch Cannon to open it up, and to spawn Scorch Cannon, you just have to just run around flipping panels. There is a secret chest over here, and I will show that. There's 2 ways to do it. You can either jump up here, and then, like, Warlock float around this ledge, and do it. Or if you're like a hunter or titan, or you're a warlock and you feel more confident in your jumping, like, you know what I mean? Like, you don't like it, do it. You can jump off this. This will fall though, so you have to be very quick, especially using burst glide, and then you can get up here. Very important. This will only give you stuff that you've earned previously. Like, if this is like prophecy, where let's say you did your first run of prophecy and you got like the darkest before and like some boots. If you run it again on the character, and if you open with secret chest, you only get the darkest before of some boots. So it'll only give you stuff that you've unlocked before. I'm pretty sure the boss can drop everything. I don't know what I think the first boss can drop like the Matador and some armor. But yeah, let's see. If you ever get lost here, just follow the red. That's or not even follow the red. Just go to each like number and look, see if there's a control panel. Just do that. That spawns some more crap. You kill it, rinse and repeat. I recommend running double sword ammo finder, because Lament's going to be your carry here. You'll get enough special ammo without ammo finders and scavengers. I definitely recommend running, because obviously, you know, ammo finder or scavengers are a lot more expensive now since the you know, tweaks they did. So running shotgun and sword scavenger, if you don't have the enhanced version, you know, that costs 1, very really tight, and you probably won't be able to run some other mods. So yeah, just flip the switch. You don't have to kill everything. You just flip the switch. If you're speedrunning this, you don't have to kill everything. I'm just trying to do it slow and steady. Let's see. I guess we'll go to number 2. I just killed these guys. Okay, you don't have to have Tyranny of Heaven. Any bow will be fine. I just happen to have one. Pretty damn good roll, so I use it. Kind of prefer the, I don't like the sights on it though. It's very minimal, which, I mean, some people might like, but the Imperial Needle one I like the most, because it's like a circle and has like a, you know, kind of reminds me of Wishender's sights, so I guess that's why I like it. Again, I don't know if I said this before, but I kind of just use this build with this one loadout for every encounter. You can switch it up if you want to, but you don't. I find that this is like a one build fits all for this one. A lot of dungeons are like that too. You can mix it up if you want. Just, you know, just use whatever. Although, if you're wondering, can you do this without passive guard? Yes, you can. But I would recommend for like the bosses, at least for the ogre boss, because he likes to stomp a lot. Run melee resist at least. I think I need to flip one more switch, or I think I just need to kill the Scorch Cannon dudes. Yeah, they're there. Another thing too is, so you get a Scorch Cannon, right? You can drop it. These stay on the ground for a really long time, but they can despawn. If they despawn, don't worry. Another guy will spawn carrying a Scorch Cannon. It's like that for all the encounters, or if you lose all your ammo. So there's a couple ways to shoot a Scorch. Well, there's only two ways. You can either rapid fire it like this. Let me get next to this thing. You can either rapid fire it like this, or you can charge and hold it. You don't have to hold it to like the max charge to open up these doors. I believe this one only takes 3 normal shots, so you can just do it like this. But the holding and charge thing will definitely come into play in the future. Also, you can drop it here and get into this cubby hole because that will kill you. Yeah. I somehow survived the first time doing this dungeon. Like, I don't know. I got hit by that and I lived. I don't know what the hell that was about. The next message in a bottle, I believe, is over here. Watch out for this pressure plate. Let's run over here. Is that a new monarchy? Oh, no. And then, boom, right here. That's another one. Oh, there's also the Gallahorn Catalyst stuff, but it's really... I don't know. I could show you that too, but the enemies don't spawn for me since I already have the Catalyst. But there's also a lot of guides. It's really straightforward. I did all this solo, blind, like the Catalyst, Gallahorn, everything, so it's fine. That's just the chest for the Gallahorn Catalyst part, or whatever. So don't worry, you can jump there if you want, but you can make this jump normally. I don't think you can do this with Blink, though, unless you have, like, max mobility. Also, there's a bird. So cool, this is the first boss. Will he do the actual intro? No, he's just already out. Alright, so... I'm gonna switch over to Blink, because I like using Blink here. You can just use Burst Glide if you want, if you're on a Warlock. What I recommend is, I'm very lazy, and I don't really like to masterwork armor, because it's really a pain in the ass. But, like, let's say you have options, right? You can choose any, you have, an arc, chest piece, soul, and void. I'd stick to void here, because you're mainly fighting Hive, and the ogre does void damage, right? And the Hive do void damage. Although the knights do have the solar, like, whatever the hell you call that thing. So it's up to you. But I think void is fine. At least concussive dampener, because the Scorch Cannon is AoE too, and the acolytes can throw grenades. Or if you want, and you're not running passive guard, definitely run melee resist, because there are thrall here, and when you're fighting the boss, he will stomp on you a couple times, so keep that. I don't really need it. You don't really need to place a rally banner unless you're really unlucky for ammo, and you'll get your super back for just collecting, the engrams anyways. A really good safe spot is actually right here behind the crystal. The boss has a hard time hitting you, so yeah. Thing to note about these engrams too is that they can expire and explode. They don't do that much damage, but you don't want to be near them when they explode, I guess. A common way to wipe here is forgetting to drain your crystals or your motes. So just try to keep a timer on that, like an eye on the timer. I'm just killing these guys. I know I have like 16 seconds, so yeah, just come over here. I don't have blink, but you can do this without blink. Probably better without blink, and then you can just chill right here. Put down a rift if you're not sure. I'm gonna switch back to blink because I like blink. But yeah, that's it. That's all you gotta do. If you have passive guard, obviously hold your sword out to get that damage reduction. And yeah, you just kind of kill these guys. They kind of shoot each other. Sometimes they'll just focus fire you because, fuck you, right? But yeah, that's pretty much it. So you kill this guy. Another important thing too is you don't actually have to jump up to grab shit. You can just stand underneath and hold whatever it is you use to pick up if you're doing this on mouse and keyboard. So yeah, you can shoot this 3 times to activate it, or just, charge it. I'll shoot it 3 times. I'm gonna drop it here. I'm gonna pop Devour, and I'm gonna immediately go for the Knights, because they do the most damage in this room. So I want to kill him. You don't have to immediately pick up the motes, because they have a pretty good, like, lifetime or whatever. I'm missing a lot of shots here. That's why, I love Shelter from the Void. If you're really, like, scared and you might die, remember, Lament has healing on just the normal swing. So you can just use the Lament normal swing if you don't have Devour up and just heal yourself that way. Of course, you're going to have to rebuild your Charge of Light stacks because you're using Lucent Blade, but that's really easy. On average, you get about, I think, 14. I think you need 20 to start damage phase. There are some acolytes that spawn like outside that you can kill for extra motes, but I think you only need like 20. I'm not sure though. Another thing too is that like let's say it is 20 and you have like you picked up, you know, yeah, let's say it's 10, right? I picked up 14 here. You still have to wait and drain your motes, or else you're fucked. Because I've died a lot of times where like I started the boss phase, but I still had motes, or the engrams in my like the debuff on my screen, and I didn't notice it because oh, it's boss damage phase. So that can kill you too. You have to be very careful of that. Just kill him. Yeah, so let me show you the other way. There are acolytes that can spawn up here, but you can use your melee, your grenade, and your other abilities normally. I think your class ability is the only thing that drops the Scourge Cannon, but again, it has like a long ass fucking what you call it. You don't have to hold it all this way too. You can just like do it like maybe hold it for like 2 seconds or something. But what I like to do is just go in here, Nova Bomb this guy. Probably miss sometimes. Nope, I didn't. And then yeah. Again, don't feel bad about using your super. You will get it back. You will get it back. There's at least 10 engrams in here. You will get it back. So feel free to use your super. There are also a lot of thrall outside too, so you have to be careful about that. I think it's enough. I think 13 is enough. I don't need 14. And I'm already max charge of light stacks. So when he's supposed to do damage phase normally, he'll put his hands up in the air. Yeah, like that. He's pretty far back this time. This is like probably the only inconsistent part here is that the boss can do a couple different things. He can either like keep shooting the Scorch Cannon guy and then not do the symbol or not do the thing to indicate damage phase, and you can damage him, or you can just, you know, go into it instantly. Like see, oh look, right there. I almost died because I didn't drain my motes. Like you have to be very, yeah, see, it takes about 4 charge of light stacks. So that was a pretty scuffed damage phase. So it's pretty far back, and all this other stuff. But remember, patience is key here. If you get impatient, you'll make a dumb mistake and die. Like I happened to notice my screen was turning red and I didn't drain all my motes because I got impatient. So you gotta keep that in mind. So like I'm saying, with this boss and the other boss, sometimes they can just like glitch out and just keep shooting at stuff and then do damage phase like instantly. Like it's really hard to describe. You'll see, like, you know what I'm talking about when you see it. And it kind of hurts your damage window. So it is what it is. It's just, you know, it's whatever. Hopefully they fix it. The Phalanx Echo is kind of like that in Prophecy 2, or not. Was it the Kel Echo that does that? No, it was Vorgith. It was Vorgith from Shattered Throne, where he'll keep shooting his Taken thing at you, even though you dunked it well, and he won't start the damage phase immediately. It's like that. Yeah, it can be pretty annoying. I think I said all I need to say about this boss fight. I guess the Lament combo, I was kind of messing it up. I think the optimal combo, like I could be wrong here, but I think it's you do your 3 lights to get Banshee Wells ×9, then you do your heavy attack with the. I'm assuming you know how to do the Lament combo. You hold block and then you use the lighter heavy attack. So you do the 3 lights and then the heavy. And then I'm pretty sure with Lucent Blade, because you have the faster charge from the, you know, the bonus arc mod or whatever, because it gives you a faster charge rate too. You can actually just do 3 swings, like 3 normal swings, 3 light swings, and then go right back into it. I think that's better than doing four swings. I'm pretty sure it's just you do the Lament combo, 3 swings, Lament combo, 3 swings. I think that's how it works. I was doing 4 there because I was kind of talking, not paying attention. But yeah, if I did it right, I probably could have got it past like the A in the name of whatever that, I don't even know, Fryzera? I don't know how to pronounce that. But yeah. I'm just gonna shut up now and try to focus. I won't mute my mic though, because it's probably gonna like start fucking making some stupid. Oh! Why didn't I pick up 2 motes? I might not make it here. Yeah, see, that's why Blink is best. Yeah, I don't know when I picked up those 2 motes. Again, that's gonna be the biggest killer here. It's just not paying attention to your motes. It might, I don't know. It might be easier since you're watching and it'd be like, oh, hey, idiot, you know, you didn't pick up your motes. But when you're playing, you know, sometimes things just kind of slip. Like, you just forget about stuff. But I will say though, you can kind of just farm ammo if you don't want to go into damage phase. So you don't need lament ammo. It's up to you. I probably should shot it a second time. Whatever. You know it's good because it's a hive will protect their riches or some crap. Yeah, see, they'll protect their wealth. I get my shield broken. That's fine. I can farm up some charge of light stacks here. Ideally, you want to go in with ×4, but you know if you can't, just try to get some charge of light stacks. If you can't, it's fine. I'm kind of hoping the Thrall will respawn here. I kind of need to kill this guy though. Let me get Devour going. Yeah, okay, here we go. I have 20 seconds here. Can I do this? It's really scuffed, but I think I picked up ×3. Yeah, we're just gonna drain our remotes here. Yeah, this was really close. Oh, and more Thrall spawn. Go figure. I'm gonna have to hug this crystal though. Yeah, I got really lucky here. I'm pretty sure that Scorch Cannon guy's helping out too, you know? I do have all my things gone, so I'm just gonna focus on Lament comboing. You look at all that damage, and then he's gonna be immune. Yeah, if you have ×4, you're able to get them all off. Look how much damage I did. That was like a perfect DPS rotation or whatever. You can argue you can do more with like other things, but I mean just for this build in particular, that's pretty damn good. If nothing else goes like horribly wrong, this should be another, you know, this should be it. Again, remember, you gotta be patient because anything can kill you, like your own negligence, you know, you thinking you're safe but you're not. You know, impatience is a very big killer. Like right now, like to be honest with you, I don't really need ×4 charge of light, so I can go right into damage phase if I want to. So there's that. Also, another reason why I don't like well is because you, again, if you're not timing your sword swings, he can stomp you out of your well, and that's like really annoying. So I can just use it like a primary anyways. Fuck it, I don't really. I have plenty of special ammo. I have Thrush on my shotgun too, so I get bonus super energy for killing stuff, but that's not really important here because you'll just get your super for, you know, picking up 10 anyway, so you don't have to. There you go, scatter grenade, go. These engrams do have physics, so grenades can like move them and stuff, so you have to be careful. But yeah. I didn't even have Devour on. I've been using my Rift at all, but that's because I've been relying on Devour to heal me, but you can also use your Rift. You look at all that special ammo, I don't really need to be that conservative with my ammo. I also have grenade kickstart that give me some grenade energy back when I throw my grenade too. That's a weird bug with nothing manacles, like the way I don't know, I just kind of noticed that. Whatever. Yeah, it's just rinse and repeat and you're done. Remember, don't get upset if you like die and stuff. You will make mistakes and you learn from them. Obviously, I learned from my mistakes, but you know that's just part of just learning. You gotta make mistakes at some point. And it's fine. Like I've died to the Calico and Prophecy when he has like a sliver of health because I got too impatient. You know, I've died to this boss with sliver of health because you know I didn't drain my motes. Mistakes happen. It's gotta be just, you know. I don't think I need all these. Yeah, I don't think I need all these. I'll try to get one more stack of Charge of Light maybe. Nah, I lost all of them. Fuck, I'm gonna be greedy here. Like, I'm pretty sure I don't need any stacks of Charge of Light, but I kind of don't want to have to do this again, so... fuck it, we'll deal with, like, 2 is fine. Besides, just more stuff spawning anyways. Okay, yeah, this guy's been really nice. He's been going to damage phase immediately, so that's cool. I don't know if those throw can mess up with your Lament tracking, but whatever. Oh, you can also do Lament combos in air if you get knocked away. It's the exact same thing, but you just do it in the air. There you go. Ogre boss done. Let's see what we got. All these encounters are farmable too, by the way, so you can, you know, do it if you want. I think the fastest one to farm is the final boss. Go figure, like Prophecy, so. And he drops everything. The next little lore thing is over here, I believe, when you drop down. Where is it? Did I already pass it? I think I might. Yeah, I passed it. It's right here. You just jump in. If it can actually blink properly. Hold on. Oh, you don't even have to blink into it. You can just, yeah, this one's right here. I don't know, I guess you do have to jump into it. The next part is probably the hardest part of the entire dungeon. Definitely, like, I think this part's gonna kill a lot of people solo flawless if you're not sword skating or, you know, using stuff. I recommend using Top Tree Dawn or something with good air control. I might use Bottom Tree because I'm gonna take the safer path probably. Again, I kind of hope I mess up here a couple times so you can see what's going on. But yeah, this barrel section, I'm getting mixed up here. I think I'm getting mixed up. Yeah, I think I just went backwards. I'm not paying attention. Anyways, um, uh, there is the no time or the always on time sparrow from the kiosk. It came from Scourge originally. It is the fastest sparrow in the game. Like it is objectively faster, and it has a perk called like Stealth Runner or whatever, where enemies are less likely to target you. I do not have that sparrow, so you know here I'll show it how you can. You don't have to have the sparrow to do it. It makes it easier. I'm pretty sure. Esoteric did it with using a blue sparrow, so it's possible to even do this without a sparrow. But I'm just gonna show you the safest method, or what I prefer. So like I said, I like to go. We're gonna do bottom tree just because of Phoenix Dive. And because Phoenix Dive is multi-directional, so you can go like do this way, you can do it the other way. It's on a cooldown though, obviously, but that's gonna help out a lot. I think most people probably prefer Top Tree Dawnblade for the Icarus Dash, but again, I recommend just some air control. You can use the same weapons if you want. This one is basically your race against the clock, so get ready to go fast. This route is usually the safest for me. I don't have a lot of problems taking this exact route. The only issue I have is the final like skull part. That seems like the most inconsistent part of this entire run. I don't know if it's just me. So I like to hop off my sparrow. You don't have to, but I just like to, just to make sure it doesn't get destroyed. If your sparrow gets destroyed, it's pretty much death. Your own grenades can damage your sparrow too, so keep that in mind. Like I said, I like to hug, you know, I like to do this path. I like to jump off here. Okay, that kind of... whatever. You can actually drive through this. You don't have to, like, stand on it. It will, you know, diffuse fast enough. Also, this one, you're gonna have to get a little bit close. Use your boosters to get back to the side. Yeah, coming up is the hardest part for me. Not this part, the next part after this. So there's 2 ways you can do this. The safest way is going through the eye. I try to go through the mouth, but I don't know, it usually kills me. So very important, I don't hold forward when I go through these man cannons, because it kind of tips the nose of your sparrow down, and that can kill you. So I like to just do that. I think you're actually better off just jumping off your sparrow and taking the man cannon. So I jump off here, and then you Phoenix Dive. I can't believe I did that part flawless. I really hope. God damn it. Anyways. So the main issue is that, I'll show you 2 things first, but the main issue is that if you take this man cannon, if you're boosting and holding forward, sometimes you can hit the teeth, or sometimes you'll hit a bump right here and fuck up your sparrow and explode, and then you'll get comboed by these guys right here. This way is really risky. This way is a little bit safer because you can you can jump off your sparrow here, and then like either Phoenix Dive, Shoulder Charge, or you know the top tree or middle tree Shoulder Charge for Tris the Hat, or Thunder Crash, or just Thunder Crash here. Basically, you want to use some kind of diving ability on here. Yeah, there's 2 things. First is the secret chest here. Again, if you haven't unlocked anything, the secret chest will not do anything for you. And don't open if you haven't unlocked anything, because if you run through it again, you will still get nothing, because it still counts as you opening it. Friend learned that the hard way. I didn't know that was a thing either. Open this up. You don't have to take this path. You can, here, I'll show you the normal way. You could just go from down here, out the mouth. The next message in the bottle is, I believe, down here somewhere. Yeah, it's right here. So there you go. There's another one in the crystals coming up, so don't immediately like dive down. I'll remember to switch back to my subclass, so don't worry. I believe it's on that top crystal, like that one over there. I'm pretty sure that's where it is. Or maybe it's the one underneath it. It's on one of these crystals. I believe it's this one. Yes, it's this one. Yeah, that's the next one. The last couple ones are in this next encounter and then the final boss. There's only one in the final boss room. That's after you beat him. I think I actually got all. I think I'm showing them all off. I think I haven't missed one yet. Hopefully I haven't missed one. Okay, come on. If you get a little lost, you know, hold out your sword so you can get a third-person view so you can see more. I just follow the light so I know where I'm going. I'm still pissed I did a barrel section flawless. It usually kills me. It could have been a solo flawless run. This part you can still. I still recommend using Devour if you want. Yeah, I don't really need to place the flag. So, obviously, Scorch Cannon guy's back, and you have these man cannons. There is no boss that you have to kill per se. What you're trying to do is destroy these little like power nodes that powers up the fallen shield. I believe there's 6 of them, and you only need to break 4. So if you mess up, it's fine. You have like other things. But yeah, very important. These man cannons can be moved. And you're going to want to adjust them. Like, for this part, it doesn't really matter. But for the other ones, you want to adjust them because they're all actually aiming at the nodes. And that will kill you, obviously, if you touch them. If you can actually fly across your sword skating or top tree dawn. You don't have to take the man cannons for most of these, but you can if you want to. But yeah. So that whole entire holding and charging thing will come into play here. You don't actually have to, like, charge it even... You just need to charge it up, like, once, and it's good. Like, you don't have to hold it all the way down. Just a single shot will send it. Probably don't use Blink here. I like using Blink, though. So, if you land on there without boosting, I think you just lose... You lose, like, a lot of health, but it won't kill you. So what you're looking for is a servitor with a white shield. Usually he spawns up here. I haven't yet to start this. Yeah, see, like, he spawns somewhere, like, in one of these 3 locations. So yeah, I'm gonna move this man cannon over here. Also, these guys can actually kind of shoot this, like, they can shoot at this and kind of fuck you over sometimes. So just be aware of that. Killing them just drops another Scorch Cannon. There's nothing wrong if you kill them all. It's whatever. It doesn't respawn. You don't actually need a man cannon. You can actually jump up the side of the cliff. It's actually a lot harder than I thought it was, or maybe I'm just dumb, but I'm just gonna, just for the sake of, like, time, I'm just gonna use the man cannon. I recommend blinking when you're falling down, not falling up, because that will send you way further than you're supposed to go and probably kill you. Alright, here we are. Can be very similar to the Ogre boss. You kill stuff that drop engrams, right? The way you get rid of them is that in each of these little, like, houses, there's a crystal. So, I know this one for a fact, you only need 20 to drain. So, what you want to do is you want to get 20 engrams so you can drain them all into that crystal, and I'll take off the shield of the servitor. And once the servitor dies, you gotta push him into the man cannon and send him through to blow up the little power node.
I don't know what happens if you run out of time because it's on a timer. I've never had that happen. I've had it fall off before, and if it does, it'll respawn somewhere else, so don't worry about it. But I've never failed this encounter, quote unquote. Like in terms of, like, I failed like by dying, but I've never failed because, you know, that might have killed me. You gotta be careful with stuff like this because it's self-damage. I can just use Lament here if I wanted to, just to swing around. I'm almost done. I think this guy will give me what I need. He'll give me more than I need. The cool thing too is, like, I picked up 21. If you pick up extra motes, you can always come back to the crystal and drain it even though it's full. That's very nice. What I recommend is letting the servitor follow you into here when you, you know what I mean, kill him in here, because it's easier to control him than trying to control him when he's, you know, outside of this sphere thing. These guys kind of are magnetized to the man cannon a little bit. Like, they get a lot more magnetized the closer you go. So, it's not that bad. Just remember, not all these areas are going to be as nice as this one. They have guard railings. This thing can fall off, and, you know, it will despawn. Again, I don't know what happens when you run out of time. I've never had that issue happen before. But you can hit it with a sword to swing it. I think this man cannon's already set up. So all you have to do... I know I have a mode thing, by the way. So yeah. Like, see, I drained it. I'm good. So all you have to do is just shoot this once. That's it. Don't make sure you're not standing next to it, or else they'll send you through and it'll kill you, but... That's it. That's all you gotta do. You do that, what, 3 more times? Or... Yeah, I think it's 3 more times. Yeah, so all you do is, okay, it's over here, so... Just gotta move over here. Oops. I don't know why I blinked there. You can shoot it from either side, doesn't matter. So this is all it is. Rinse and repeat. You do this until it's over. I think I'm just gonna shut up here. Do that because I get the power. You also leave the motes on the ground, they explode, they just do a little bit of damage. They don't, like, kill you or anything. If you want, you can hold out your sword here and throw it on a rift. And I like to let him get closer to me. Like, get closer in here so it's easier to maneuver the servitor around. And then you just push him. I don't like the sword swing, I just like to push him normally. I just keep the sword out for the damage reduction. Yeah, you see, like, you can push on the sides here. Just do this. If you're wondering how do you know if you lined it up, each man cannon has, like, a little, like, arrow thing. Not an arrow thing, but, like, a little marker telling you which way it's rotated. So, you know, see how it's, like, pointing that way? Like, this one lines up with this one. That looks good. Warriors. Oh, and if you're lost where the scorch or the little battery thing is to power up the man cannon, just follow the orange line or the orange cord or whatever, and there you go. Yep, 2 more times. He could be down here. Oh, he's down here. Perfect. I don't have to use a man cannon. Like I said, you can just jump right down here or jump back up. You don't have to use a man cannon here. Thank you, melee auto lock on. The Queen's Ransom is what plays in the background, if you're wondering. Not the high action part, which is the part I like a lot. But if it sounds familiar, it is the Skolas theme you play when you fight him in the Prison of Elders in Destiny 1. A lot of throwback music. The boss theme is new, though, to Destiny. It's not like a reprised theme or anything. You kind of hear it a couple times at the beginning of the dungeon. But, yeah.
Your timer does get refreshed every time you pick up an engram, so again, don't worry about just killing shit. I'm just killing him because I don't want him to keep shooting at me. God, I suck at blank, man. I'm pretty sure, I don't know the radius of the crystal draining, so it hasn't drained me yet. Just need one more kill. Thank you, sir. I think that's enough. I'm just gonna do this. Just get rid of them. Definitely recommend killing these guys. You don't want to ignore them. Like, you can if you want to, but if you want to be safer, just kill them. Alright, I'm gonna let him go around here and then kill his ass. I wonder if those explosions move around the ball. Let's see. Yeah, it does. It also moves around the thing itself. Interesting. Let's push him over here. I actually didn't pick up an engram. Interesting. I thought I did. Scorch cannons have a really long lifetime on the ground, so don't worry about it. They will despawn. I'm pretty sure I mentioned this already, but you can leave them there for a bit. If you mess up, it will just spawn another servitor somewhere else, so don't worry about it. Ooh. Yeah, I figured it'd be over there. This. That still broke my legs. Also, I like to use Devour here, because what if that guy was in front of me and he shot me? That could have killed me. Protective Light only procs from actual getting shot at, like not environmental damage. You can break your shields all you want, and Protective Light won't activate. You have to actually get shot by something like an enemy to actually proc it. Excuse me, sir. I wonder if you can take them with you if he follows me in here. Will you? No, he's immune. These actually do make a different sound from an exotic engram. They sound familiar, like they sound similar at the beginning, but exotic engrams, like legitimate ones, have like a ringing sound to it. So that's what I knew when I killed one of the guys. I'm like, yeah, that's not a real exotic engram. I should have recorded it. I took my friend through the first time, and he actually, and I'm pretty sure everyone's reaction too is like, oh my god, it's an exotic engram, because he hasn't been playing a Destiny for a bit. So he thought he just killing like a random like acolyte gave him an exotic. It's pretty funny. I guess it's pretty cool too, because I was like, man, too bad since there's sunsetting the Tangled Shore and all the barren shit, you won't be duped by like the trickster again, like with the exotic engrams. But I guess they kept it in here. I just need one more. Actually, I'm gonna kill this guy because he does damage. Oh, so you can tell the crystal's full because it has like a. It kind of glows, like it has like a glowing aura around it. Kind of want him to come closer here, just so it's easier. Just push him. See how it's kind of like just drifting over here? If this gets in the way, just rotate it. The other way. I'm going to have this out. The only issue I have is that this dungeon kind of has like an orange hue to it anyway, so it's kind of hard to tell when you're losing your stacks, like if you still have the greed stacks or whatever, or burdened by riches. After you do this, all the main cannons like auto, what you call it, like self-center to here. I almost forgot. There is a message in the bottle over here and one over here. I guess I'll show this one first because I'm already over here. But I believe there's only 3 left, and there's 2 right here. The last one comes from just killing the boss, so. It's down there somewhere. Let's say you're like me, and you're like, oh no, I can't rotate the cannons anymore. That's fine, just come to the center island, and you'll be able to rotate it to the other positions from there. Should've checked my postmaster, honestly. Oh, yeah, very important. Clean out your fucking postmaster before you do this dungeon. You will be fucking flooded with blues and shit. I guarantee it. Another thing too is it says it's the darkness zone, but if you die at this point, you will still just spawn at. It's right here, by the way. If you die like right, let's say if I walk to the water and die, it'll spawn with the fallen shield thing already disabled. You don't have to redo the entire encounter over again. That'd be really fucking annoying if that was the case. So don't worry about dying. Yeah, so you go over here, and it is up. It's gonna be hard to do with blank, but it's up there. Okay, that didn't take nearly as much damage. Interesting. I don't think I can make that. Let me see. No, but if you trust me, if you jump into that here, I'll actually show it for posterity. I'm actually gonna need to switch to this anyways, because using Blink in that room is kind of ass. Which is unfortunate, because I like Blink a lot. It's right there. And then you don't have to worry about, you know, realigning the man cannon, because it's already set for you, since you, yeah, finished. Wait a minute, is it? It is. I thought for a second it was gonna send me the thing right there. Oh, hey. Let's see. Yeah, so the final boss is very similar to the ogre boss, where you kind of just use the same loadout. Okay, this is the right way. This is going like up. There's no like secret stuff up here. I thought there was, but there isn't. The last message in the bottle again is after you kill the boss. You don't need the scorch cannon anymore. For this one, I'll switch to an arc piece, but because I have like mods that kind of depend on my elemental armor here, if you're running a void chest piece, just run sniper resist and concussive dampener. I'll tell you why you run sniper resist later. There is a single shank sniper that has a lot of health and you can't crit it, so it's gonna be a pain in the ass. But with Lament, you can like bully the shit out of it. So yeah, this is the boss arena. Very important note. You see the shallow water? That's an instant. Like it's shallow. You can actually like you can see the bottom. But yeah, this is an insta kill. You even touch it, you're dead. It's very annoying. If Scorch can't touch it, it'll despawn. This is death. Do not touch the water at all for whatever reason. Even if you dip, you're dead. You're gone. It's a kill barrier or a kill trigger. You see these three little things. You know, very similar like to what we've been doing. You shoot that, engrams pour out. You can collect up to I think 20. You can like I don't know if you can get all 60 for fast enough, but I'll show it as I go along. It's very straightforward, very similar to the first boss fight. Crystals in the middle here. So what I'm about to do is probably what that you might not feel comfortable doing the first time, but since I know what's coming, like I'll do it. So what I like to do is do this. Wait right here. Wait for the So he'll spawn two dudes, right? He'll spawn a Marauder and a Tracer Shank, right? This Marauder guy drops 10 whatever, like 10 things so you get your abilities back. The Tracer Shank will not drop anything, so you have to keep that in mind. He's actually fucking me up here. That's why I said run sniper resist, because this guy's a pain in the ass. So yeah, you can actually oh wait, shit, I'm dead. Oh no, I lived. But yeah, you can actually lament him. Let me. Fuck. Oh no, I died. There you go. It wasn't a flaw. It wouldn't have been a flawless run. I knew I had to fuck up somewhere. But yeah, that's fine. So let me show you the normal way. That was me trying to speedrun it, but I'll show you the normal way now. I'm really glad I died there because I swear, if I did everything else flawlessly except for that one fuck up, I was gonna be really pissed off. All right. So you might want to get your Devour going here. I kind of wasted my grenades earlier. Arc resist would be very nice here, but I have an arc chest piece, but then it messes with the rest of my mods, so I don't switch to it. So yeah, this Scorch Cannon guy will chase you, but if you chase him, he'll run away. The main thing you want to do is take out this fucking Treasure Shank. Just do the air Lament combo. Lament has really crazy tracking, so you will actually like magnetize towards him. Just keep doing that. This guy is actually finisherable. Like you can put him in the finisher range. The other Marauder guy that's invisible is actually not. Like you cannot do a finisher on him. So keep that in mind. I'm gonna get Charge of Light first before I start lamenting him to conserve some ammo maybe. The dregs and stuff will spawn forever. I believe they're on a timer. I don't know the exact timer, but they are on a timer. Remember, feel free to use a super here if you want, because you'll get all your shit back. I just want to get some orbs real quick. That's why I'm using my bow here to do this. Okay, I think that's good now. That's like ×2, ×3, perfect. He cannot be finisher, so you're gonna have to just lament the fuck out of him. Yep, collect all your shit. This boss will stomp. He doesn't do it often, but he will stomp, and it can fuck you over, so keep that in mind. I start off for passive guard healing, and then I have a rift, so hunters can go invisible here. I like to use tether here. Titans just use a barricade. Alright, I already have all drained. Perfect. So yeah, what I like to do is I like to clear at least one side out, and then get a scorch can. Let me see. So to to start damage phase for this guy, it's about 60, and let's say everything goes perfect and you don't waste any of the motes of the Marauder guy did, the bosun or whatever. You're only gonna need 50 because he drops 10. Can I grab that? Cool. So yeah, this is what I like to do. I like the left side the most for some reason. I don't know. I find it easier to deal with than the right side, like the way the stuff drops. For this one, I recommend holding it down. Trying to shoot it like 3 times isn't enough. You have to hold it down for a bit. But yeah, you're gonna see that engrams drop from these little containers. It's kind of random. It's not always the same containers, but they'll drop. You pick them up and you just keep going. And that's pretty much it. Again, feel free to use a scorch cannon. There you get a shit ton of scorch cannons. I'm only fast enough to grab it from like 2 sides. I can't do 3 sides. The other ones will just explode and kill shit on that side too. Again, the scorch cannon guy will respawn, so don't worry about that. Another important thing is that you cannot use the same like scorch battery thing twice, so I can't shoot that thing again. I have to use the one in the middle, which is fine. Like, that's whatever. I don't think it's exactly 50 or 60. I don't know. I've done, some of them have done like 219s or whatever, and I've still gotten damage phase. I'm not sure. I still like going to the left side. I really do not like going to the right side, but I'll do it just for demonstration purposes. Because, you know, you see how that one falls? Like, I'm not touching. That's a death trap right there. Also, I'm not really fast Warlock jumps too here, so that sucks. Alright, I got 19. That's fine. So I think one more time, and then it's damage phase. So I'm going to try to get my charge of light stacks here. Yeah, you know what? Let's try to get these charge of light stacks here. Like I said before with the Ogre boss, if you can get the 4 charge of light stacks, then you can get off all your lament combos, and then like maybe one more, and you're solid. I guess I'm just gonna wait for these guys to respawn. Wait, is everyone really dead? Huh? Whatever, they're respawning anyways. I will try to do it from the right side on the next, like, damage phase to show what it's like from the right, but I just prefer doing it on the left. I don't know. I just like the left side. Can't really explain it. I'll get my super back, so I'm not really worried about using my super right there. If you're not sure if you got it right, if it says the immune with red, then you're good. You know you've hit it on the right spot. Alright. You can use your minimap too to see the engrams, and that's what I use sometimes. Okay, these guys have to be like tied to the thing. To like not just I think they might be just tied to the thing respawning. Okay, I think I have enough. Kinda don't want my shields to break here, but that kinda sucks. We'll do it without Loosen Blade here to show what it's like. Oh, I guess I slid too far. You know it's damage time because he'll teleport right there, so you know you're good. I didn't get rid of all my riches right there. I still have one left. It's gonna be a pretty bad DPS phase, but here, we'll show what it's like without losing blade, right? That's why, I don't know, sometimes you don't want to run protective light here, because like if your shield breaks, then you're kind of wasting on your charge of light stacks, but it does save you. I think I'm out of time here. Yeah. With like ×4, I definitely could have easily gotten past the up to the part of his name, but you know that's how it falls apart sometimes. It is what it is, you know. Also, I'm playing during the Dawning event. If you're wondering what all this shit is on the side of the screen, so you can ignore that. Oh, he does throw the. I was about to say, when you do finish the damage phase, he does respawn all of it, the Shank and the Marauder dude. I know the Marauder dude can jump down. Like, I've seen him do it once. But the Shank usually just stays in the middle. I'd kill the Shank first. The Shank's a pain in the ass. I wait till I get about halfway to my charge bar to do it again. Oh. Almost died there. If I didn't have sniper resist, that would have killed me. That's why I like using Nothing Manacles, so I have 2 healing. Oh, I could just have done a finish on him. Yeah, there you go. Oh, it almost killed me. Yeah, it's really, you don't have to use Lament. You can just get a Scorch Cannon and do it the slower way. I just use Lament because I just don't want to deal with that Tracer Shank, man. He's really fucking annoying. Because he doesn't have a crit spot, so it just takes a long time to kill him. We'll do it from the right side because I said I would, so. I like to pop Devour before I start picking up engrams because I know I'm going to shoot the Scorch Cannon to kill some dregs anyways, so. Oh, this one didn't fall into the water. Again, it's okay if you don't get 20, that's fine. I actually have not killed the Marauder dude yet, so I'll do that next. Just notice that. Where is the Marauder dude? That's a real question. I don't know. Oh yeah, there, I see him. Yeah, and I supered him because I knew I'm going to get it back because I collected all these engrams, so. This is what it's like about passive guard, by the way. If I just have the Scorch Cannon, I do not have passive guard. It is doable to take this shit. It's just, I gotta be careful here. I'm probably gonna try to get some. No, I'm like 2 damage phases, 2 more away, so I don't need to farm ammo. But you definitely want to have more than 21 ammo. You want to have like at least, yeah, maybe 30. I think 40 is a good number to have, because you know, I believe like the combo takes 8 ammo or something to do. You can do like 4 of them, so that's like 32. So, oh, there's an engram right here. I didn't even notice. Why is that still alive? Interesting. I'm not gonna pick it up. That might like throw me out. They're respawning. Okay. You don't have to fully, even without Rampage, I'm pretty sure it's a one-shot. That's a lightweight bow. But yeah. I just like those because they're efficient. I think they're also tied to these things dropping the spawn for the dregs, because I'm pretty sure they'll respawn even though I just killed. Oh, I'm gonna charge the other way. Why is there like that one? I think that has to be a bug. That mode's been there forever. We gotta get rid of these 20. We'll see. If you're running Lament ammo, I'd say back off because you will not have like the means to stay alive up close. You could try to select shotgun him in a well, I guess, or in a rift, but I wouldn't recommend it. Yeah, one more. Ooh, that was a bad bump. Let's see if we can get more ammo. That's why I'm like, just run double short ammo finder. You do not need special here. Honestly, I don't even know what I don't know. You can run whatever you want for your special weapon or for your kinetic and energy. Just at least run Lament. And I think like this thing's bugged. I keep thinking that I have the stupid thing because everything looks orange here. I'm gonna do it from the middle. Oh man, I love my itchy nose. There we go. Scorch cannons don't do self damage, so you can shoot at your own feet. I'm gonna hold my sword out here. Alright, I think that should be it, and I do have full stuff. Let's hope my shield doesn't break at this part, because that would suck. Yeah, okay, it's damage. Yeah, I think I got a bit of overkill here with the Also, the music picks up too when you get into when you take more than half his health, so it's cool. That's convenient, I guess. One more combo off. Almost. But you see the difference it is when you have all those charge of light stacks compared to the burst damage phase? Like, it makes this an easy 3 phase compared to like a 4 or 5 phase without it. So try to get yourself Lucent Blade. Try to get charge of light times 4. That's my recommendation. Times 2 can work as well, but it just takes longer. So yeah, now we're just gonna kill the fucking dude again. This stupid fucking Tracer Shank that causes me nothing but misery. Oh, I'm out of Lament ammo. That's sad. Guess we'll use a Scorch Cannon to kill him. I mean, Wither Horde could probably be good here too. Maybe a Fusion. Particle Deconstruction. Yeah, 44,000, not bad. Oh, destroy that, because that thing lasts forever. Gotta have to leave the target here. I'm really bad at doing that. Nothing changes, by the way. There's no like extra mechanic. This is it. You just gotta do this one more time. Hopefully one more time. It'll probably be another phase if I don't get times 4 charge of light. So I'm gonna try to do that. If not, you know, this is a bug, by the way. I don't know what's going on. That's not an actual exotic engram, so. I'm afraid to pick it up because what if it just kills me instantly? I didn't do it in time. See how long this shit lasts? You can't see anything. No, this isn't finish range. I didn't even know that. These guys have not respawned in a while. I don't know. Maybe they are just tied to the engrams falling. that purple brick. There we go. Yeah, 15. I severely missed that. We can push him into it. Nah, I'm out of ammo here. I'm not. As long as you have ammo, passive guard will work. If you don't, it will not work. Okay, I drained them all. If you chase this guy, he will run away from you. So, don't, I guess. Just gotta kill him. He does have collision like every other enemy, so if he bumps into you while you're jumping over something, he can just cause you to fall to your death, so be careful there. I guess we'll do it from this side. So I think I just need, what, like 40, no, 50 more? The Scorch Cannon will drop directly where you are, so it won't carry your momentum, so you have to keep that in mind too. It's 20, that's good. Still need some lament ammo. I don't think I've picked up any. No, I did. Cool. Again, I definitely recommend like at least having 40. Then I want to get one more ammo break. Pretty nice song. I do like it. Okay. I don't think it would be damage phase after this, unless I haven't been counting properly. I think we're good. No. Gonna definitely want to form up some ammo before I do the last run here. Yeah, melee resist wouldn't be that bad here either, but definitely arc resist first. That's what definitely pick over everything else. Again, I just don't happen to have an arc chest piece I can run, but sacrificing something else in my build, so. I actually don't have to hit a precision hit to kill them, it's a body shot that kills them, but force a habit, you know? Alright, well I have my charge of light stacks, that really wasn't the issue, it was the lament ammo. It's about 25, yeah. Oh, another one. I guess it's a new bug where they just kind of last for a while. Thought I had my bow out there. 38, that should be enough. Guess I'll do it from this side. I always recommend having high recovery here. Nice. Oh, I dropped behind me. Okay, we'll do that. And I'm not gonna pick up every single one because I know I have enough. Probably if I make it to the middle first. That's where they respawn. Ooh, heavy ammo. I think 17 is enough, yeah. Did I pick up the heavy? Perfect, I'm at full lament ammo. Hopefully this is enough, if not, we'll just do it again. It is. That kind of messed up my dams there. Might have to do one more. Oh no, got it. Wow, just in time. That was really close damage phase. Like that was like right on point. There's also like a higher action version that plays too. So if you don't kill him, then even a cooler version of the song plays. Last bottles and messenger bottles in here. I reckon I've been in here maybe an hour and 30 minutes. Again, my two deaths were just me being dumb, like the jumping thing and then me being greedy. If I played it safer, definitely could have been solo flawless. But again, this isn't really a solo flawless guide. If I got it, I got it. If I didn't, whatever. It's more of just a guide to the dungeon. This is more of a tedious dungeon than a hard dungeon. Again, I think the only like truly part that like fucks me over every time, except for this time, I guess, is the sparrow section. That part's always the hardest for me. Uh, but yeah. There you go. You can do it. You can do it on any class. I think all classes are pretty good. Like yeah, the Thunder Crash. Like basically, spoiler alert for the Titan. I do the exact same loadout, but I use Thunder Crash because you know we're curious, so I get more damage. But that's pretty much it. No, nothing else really. The loot, you know, you get Ice Loot, 1,000 Yard Stare. You get some good stuff. Oh, I need to check my Postmaster before. I believe this guy has like around like 4.8 million health or 4.7. I think I can't remember. It's less than the Prophecy boss. Check the Postmaster. I have nothing that I care about in there anyways. But yeah, definitely Crouch and Postmaster, because the first time I did this, I lost a lot of shit. Yeah, 4.7. Yeah, an hour and 16. Definitely go faster if I didn't wipe twice and I wasn't talking, but, you know. Obviously, with more people, it goes even faster, and if you're solo, it's fine. Oh man, it's full! No way! No way. I guess I'll show you what I got for my rolls. For Ice Luna, it's more of a PvP weapon, but Headstone's really good now, so they buff the shit out of Glacier grenades and stuff. And I think a really good combo is Unrelenting and Headstone, because I think the Stasis Crystals can proc like killing perks too, because they count like as an enemy. Kind of the reason why Telesto was so broken. So there you go. 1,000 Yard Stare can roll with like Quick Draw, Snapshot. For PvE, it has Golden Tricorn, which is okay, I guess. I don't know. Snipers aren't really that good because they've been nerfed a couple times. Yeah, Quick Draw, Moving Target, that's whatever. See, this would have been the perfect role for me if this was just Snapshot, but whatever. Ice Luna, Unrelenting. Oh, if only this was Headstone. Almost, almost. Here's the armor. I'm not a fan of it. No, that's not the armor. But yeah, that's pretty much it. I hope this helped. Whoever's watching this, again, which class do I think has it the easiest? I actually think it might be the Hunter, because Tether can, you can't stack Lucent Blade with Bubble or Well, but you can stack it with Tether, because Tether's a debuff, not a buff. So you can actually get more damage out, although Tether only lasts for I think about 2 Lament combos, but so I think it kind of evens itself out because you're not using a damage super, so I don't know. Um, Warlocks have Devour, so they're good, but Hunters have Invisibility, which is safety. Titans can use like Thunder Crash and stuff. I don't know. I think each class is fine. For the Sparrow section, I think it's tied between Hunters and Warlocks, because Hunters can eager edge skate really fast and don't even need a Sparrow. Warlocks have Top Tree Dawn and Phoenix Dive. Hunters have Shadow Dive and Mass Backers, so it's like, it's tied between them. Maybe Titan has the hardest because they don't really have their movement abilities need like some kind of activation outside of just pressing a button. So who knows? But yeah, it's a fun little dungeon. It is tedious as solo though. Like that's probably, I don't know. I don't have. It just takes so goddamn long, and it doesn't help that the first boss is very similar to the last boss. So it's kind of like a been there, done that. The music's kind of nice, but yeah. I think all the dungeons are great, but I still think Shadow Throne is just my favorite. It holds a special place in my heart. Very fun, even though I hate the Taken. But yeah, very, very, very easy dungeon. So yeah, thanks for watching. I hope this helped.